What is going on, YouTube? It's Bad Bobby Gamer here. Today, I have 3 mouse reviews and 1 review video. Well, it's 2 mouse pads, 2 mouse mats, and a mouse pad. And it's from the company called ANIVIA. It's all one word. It's ANIVIA. So, ANIVIA. And the model numbers that I own is the G30, the G60, and the G80. As you can imagine, the G60 is the smallest one, which is the mouse pad. The G60 is like the medium size, which is a kind of like a keyboard tray. And then the G80 fits the keyboard tray and the mouse in one unit. I have all 3 stacked on top of each other. I'm going to be going in depth with this review, so stay tuned. And with that out of the way, let's get started. Alright, I have them all laid out. Let's start off with the G30. This one is the G30. You know, it's a mouse pad. Okay, let's toss this out of the way. Next is the G60. Fits a keyboard on it. So this is what could be considered a keyboard mat. So this one, again, is the G60. Throw that one out of the way. And then you move on to the big boy, the G80, which fits your keyboard, and then it's got your mouse. So this is extremely big. It actually is so big it does not fit on my computer desk's keyboard tray at all. So I'm going to be using this as a review mat to review computer mouses and keyboards, and so I don't scratch up my hardwood dresser surface like I've been doing, seen here. This will not only protect the dresser, but give me a good feeling for the mouse when, you know, moving it around and whatnot. So this one is the G80. This is massive. And then you move on from the G80 downward, you go down to the G60, which if I match it up perfectly, corner to corner, you know, much, much, much smaller. And then, you know, you got the G30, which is just a basic mouse pad. I've been using the G60 for my keyboard, and I have to say it's incredible. And the G30, I tested it today, just as incredible. And I threw a mouse on the G80 to test it when it was up here, and it's incredible. These mouse pads, I would give each one individually 10 out of 10s. They are phenomenal mouse pads for a really cheap price. When you look at the price tag of full keyboard mats, they're not cheap. They range between like $30 to $100. And the good thing about the G80, the G80 only cost, brand new, it only cost $15. The G30, which is this one, and G80 is under it, G80 is the massive one. The G60, I meant to say, not G30. The G60 is $10, and I believe this one was $6. Incredible prices. They perform incredibly well. More than I could ever ask for $10, $15, and $6. So with that out of the way, let me give you my final impressions and my review score. Alright, so my final impressions, I pretty much summed it up in the ending of that last clip. But let me turn off my main light really fast. So my overall impressions, amazing. Drop dead amazing. I could not believe just how good these were and how well constructed they are. Each seam is stitched perfectly on here. $6. 6 to 8. Well, the G30 is, I can tell you right now the exact price. I think it's like $6. $7, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it's $1 off. It's $6.99. But even for $7, this beats some $20 mouse pads I've seen online for the build quality. I've been putting these things through hell for testing, and they've held up amazing. Like, my keyboard has pretty rough edges, metal edges, and it's been rubbing on this like this and left, right, up, down. and it hasn't scratched it up. I mean, there's a few little like dust, and there's like some dust on it, but that's just falling out of the keyboard, the dust, and off my consoles, etc. So, other than being a little dusty, incredible. The one thing if I were to give these faults, I would say they collect dust extremely easily. Don't know how well that the lighting's picking that up. The back of it is picking up dust already. But other than that, 10 out of 10 for each single one. The G30, the G60, and the G80. In the description box below, I will leave a link to the G30, because once you get to the G30, they have all three selectable. You can select the G30, G60, G80, all from within that page on Amazon. So, by all means, you know, if you need a mouse pad, and trust me, these are worth the money. They were $60. They would still be worth it. They've, you know, like the G80 outbeats $100 mouse mats that I've seen. So, and I've used a couple at like Best Buy here and there. I used to have a mouse pad. I used to have a mouse mat years ago that I bought it at Walmart, and I think it was like $120, like about 5 years ago, or 5 to 8 years ago. It was when I believe Mist of Pandora came out for World of Warcraft. So whatever, maybe it was 2008. I don't exactly remember, but I remember it was right when that game came out. Because if I remember correctly, I think that's what was on the mouse mat, was the pandas and all that for World of Warcraft. But anyways, I paid like $120, $125, and the thing didn't even last 2 years. And it got tore up, rips, tears. These seem to be holding up, and I mean, I don't know how they're going to hold up in 2 to 3 years from now, but from the looks of it, the stitching and the construction is better than that $125 mouse mat. Keep on getting those two words confused, but it was these so far. They seem better built, better quality used, and $15 for the biggest one that they sell, which is the G80. That is incredible. Like, I can't stress that enough, and I'm trying to stress it, but you just have to try these out for yourselves to see what I'm talking about. The build quality that you get for that $15. So yeah, go check these out, and they are amazing. Drop dead amazing. Guys, I want to thank you all for watching, and again, the link will be in the description box below. Go check them out. They are incredible. 10 out of 10 for each one. Guys, thank you all for watching. I'll catch you all in my future videos. Bad Bobby Gamer is out. Peace.
Do you love coffee? Then do yourself a favor and go check out Don Pablo Coffee. Link in the description box below.